So we got the video here. 6:33. I kind of do this thing every time where I kind of start the video with the previous attempt, if there is a previous attempt. Got stuff to discuss now. Yeah, exactly. Well, even since this, there's been more I kind of figured out. Like I was labbing out '06 earlier this morning, and well, that's how I figured out what you were doing by going to the other side. So yes, even since last night, there's quite a bit. I have some ideas for O2 as well. I don't know if you saw me talking about that in Discord. And my O4 gold can definitely be improved. So yeah, there's still a lot of room for improvement with this run. O5, I lost 3 seconds. So yeah, I would say 6-2x is probably doable now. It'd be very hard, but I'd say it's doable at this point. O3 needs to be rethought. Yeah. Imagine there is some like insane strat you could do where like somehow, yeah, I don't know. Probably not, but that'd be funny if there somehow was some time save there. But yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, this is just the previous attempt. See, I kind of missed the guitar here. That's why I reset.
Come on, dude.
I
Really?
get a little bit mad. Oh, 05 sucks, bro. You may actually not be kidding. What if you could diagonal walk using walls? That'd definitely be worth something worth trying out. You've got me thinking now. I Again, it might not be the case, but yeah, definitely worth trying out anyway. So yeah, the quick little. I like turning on the flashlight here. I know Benjamin didn't do it in his 635, but no, I like turning the flashlight on there just so you can see where the door is. You're not really like blind, just clicking on it. Because you do have to move your mouse a little bit to the left to kind of face the door. So I like turning on the flashlight just so I can see exactly where to click. Didn't expect anything would be so funny to have missed it all. Yeah, no, well, might be worth trying anyway. I think I kind of tried to do something during one of my attempts in '03 with like hugging the wall or something. I don't think it really helped, but no, it'd be funny if there was something in '03. Um, but yeah, '06 might not seem like much, but there actually is quite a bit going on here. Um, so since the 636, um, well, I saw this in Benjamin 635. It may have been known before, but actually kind of hugging this wall to kind of graze the railing actually makes you go a little bit faster. I guess that must have been intentional by Nixon, because I don't see any other way that could actually save you time. Must have been like, oh, well, normally you hold a railing going downstairs anyway, and it might make you go quicker. I don't know. I don't know how exactly that works, but it saves time. It's about what did I say? Yeah, maybe it's hitbox glitches. I don't know. It's easy to reset on with 3-2. Just don't click the door. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it might be something to do with the hitboxes. Who knows? Might be interesting to see if Nixon has any comment on that. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, makes you go faster. It actually saves, I think I mapped it out to be about point 0.4, point 0.5 for each like going up and then another point 0.4 or so going down. So almost a second in total. Maybe basically a second. Who knows? But it does save a decent bit of time, especially in a 6.5 minute category. Every second counts. So if you're getting free time save by hugging the wall, and it's a full second, just do it. He doesn't know his own game, bro. Oh, I guess you were asking him about something earlier, right? And yeah, no, I was gonna say, well, maybe for Ignited Collection, he'll have more of an idea. He'll remember more. But yeah, do this. It saves about a second. And you'll see me. hug the railing for later levels too, like in O2 and O1, it actually saves time as well. So probably overall, like almost 2 seconds between every level. But yeah, here we go. Go up the railing. And then, yeah, back down. Now here's where some time save is. You'll see I'm going to the right here of this kind of blue, whatever this is. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. It might actually be an endo, who knows? I'll call it the blue blob. So if you go to the right of this blue blob, it actually loses time over going back around to the left. Lulu was doing this. Um, and then I didn't really realize at the time. It just seemed faster to me to go to the right. But I mean, it does make sense since you're coming from that way to go up the staircase anyway. So, yeah, you see me go to the right here, but going to the left actually saves probably about another zero point 0.3 or so. Zero point 0.3, maybe zero point 0.4. So you'll see actually my gold right now. Actually, yeah. So yeah, about zero point 0.4 then. So my current gold in this run was a 100.97, as you can see, and that's with going to the right. And when I started going to the left earlier today, I actually got a 100.6. So yeah, it saves, yeah, probably about zero point 0.4. And I feel like I might have another zero point 0.1, zero point 0.2 potential time save in that gold too. So might overall even save up to half a second. But yeah, you see me go to the right here, go to the other side. It saves time. Sub 10006 possible? Probably not, I would think. But yeah, it was a 101 flat. But yeah, I doubt sub minute would be possible. Unless there's I don't think there's much else we can find. But maybe like a 10 maybe like a sub 100.5 would be possible, I think. I feel like it's about as far as we can get it. Now for O5, I feel like my 104 gold is actually like probably about as good as I'm gonna get it. I don't know if I can really save time on this gold. And here you'll see I make a pretty big mistake, which will make you think like how is this in the world record? But yeah, so flipping around. Now, actually, I'll comment on this a little bit too. So actually turning around here. So it doesn't really matter how you do it. I actually kind of like to hold W and D as I'm turning around. I don't know, for me, it just makes it a bit easier for me. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, I know you can just like literally not have to hold anything and you can turn around, but I don't know, for me to have a little bit of movement with it makes it a little easier for me. You got 207X on your 639. Yeah, no, exactly. So actually, you'll see I get a 207 as well in this 633. Um, Actually, a really high one too. So yeah, it starts out pretty normally from what I can remember. Do I get insta grab? Pretty almost insta grab. And then I learned I'm actually losing time here. And I know why. I know why I'm losing time here. I'm losing about half a second over my 636. Like between 144 and 145 and your end was bad. Yeah, no, in my 636, that's where I got this 104.29. But yeah, in this run I actually lose about half a second here. And it's to going back a little bit for this guitar. I don't know why I started doing this. Like it's more consistent to grab it, sure, but yeah, it definitely loses time. And yeah, I was comparing, yeah, this run to the 636. I lose about half a second by doing this. So I gotta just remember to not do that, basically. Just kind of turn around stationary and kind of reach over. Gotta remember that. Because, yeah, you have to move a little bit to go back for it. And then you gotta move a little bit to put it back in. So I don't know why I was doing that. It was kind of dumb on my part. Um, yeah, and then you'll see the big mistake here in a second that loses me about 2 seconds. So the hat grab's fine. Actually, I've been trying to keep track of my hat grab times. I don't know, it's a kind of a weird thing to keep track of, but I think I grab it here. Yeah, very low 30. But yeah, you can grab the hat if you're quick enough at like a pretty low 29 on this split. And I think I did in my, yeah, I think I did in my gold. So yeah, just some things to kind of keep in mind for me. Um, yeah, you can get a 29 hat grab. Really kind of anything sub 30 would be, oh, excuse me. Anything can, eh. Anything under sub 30 would be considered good, probably. Anything above is just kind of eh. Really low 30 is okay, I guess. But yeah, you'll see here. I think the hat, I think putting in the hat was fine. So yeah, that was fine. It might have been a little slow, but yeah, here's the mistake. So I grabbed the cupcake, and I miss putting it in initially. You can see you didn't hear the sound cue. I did not put the cupcake in. Actually, here I'll play it back here. Let's go back a couple seconds. So yeah, no sound cue. And at this point, I have to like double back. I was gonna go reach to close the furnace. I missed the furnace close too, so that was kind of funny. So yeah, I have to kind of go back, put the cupcake in. There you hear it. And then I missed the furnace too initially. See, I missed this.
Oh, come
Oh wait,
on.
here let's see. I missed that. Missed that once. Have to double back. I'm surprised I didn't get jump scared by this guy. Honestly, I had to move forward a little bit, and I feel like I probably could have gotten jump scared if I was like a couple inches more forward. But yeah, that's a huge time loss right there. That's like 2 seconds. Which overall makes me lose about 2.5 in this split, almost 3 actually. So maybe a little bit more than 2. And you can hear I kind of visible or kind of get upset here a little bit. You'll hear.
Oh, come on. Really? It's over.
Yeah, I was saying it's over. I think at this point I was kind of thinking. I don't remember exactly what I was thinking at this point, but I think I was like I think I was thinking to myself like, oh, if I don't get an O4 like gold or O2 gold or whatever, then I'll just reset. Or no, I think I was just gonna play for golds. I don't know if I was gonna reset if I didn't get an O4 gold. I think I was kind of just playing for golds at this point. Then I end up golding 3 of the 4 splits. Oh, come on, really? I do have to figure this out too. I actually want to lab out to see if going the other way here is quicker. Like going back towards the desk as opposed to going around.
It is over. Let's go.
I don't think it is, but I actually want to test it because at this point, may as well just leave every stone or every stone turned. Don't leave any stone unturned. Is that how it goes? I forget. Something like that.
Oh, come on. Really?
But yeah, I do want to test that.
It's over.
I think going the other way is
Just like
faster,
that.
or the way we normally do it is quicker, but I want to just test it. What was I saying here?
It's over.
It's over.
Just like that, it is over. Let's go, dude.
So yeah, high 106, 106.9. That's really bad. I don't know how I managed to get record with this. But yeah, losing like 2.7 seconds to my gold there. That's not good. But my O4 made up for it here. Um, you check my O5 after. I never understood when you save time. Yeah, I can for sure. Can definitely do that for you. Yeah, the quick turn. And yeah, this was pretty clean. I think I have probably about another maybe 0.2, 0.3 seconds of time saving this gold. I don't know if a 10104 might be possible. 10104. Because like my current gold, I think is a 102.4. 101 might be possible, but maybe not. I don't know. But I definitely do have room to improve this gold. Like this was pretty good, but it still can be improved. Like you notice, well here. This code was pretty good. Yeah, like that was pretty solid. Can't believe Slits found a faster route by complete accident. Yeah, for real. Actually here, so yeah, in case anyone's wondering, so the normal or the I guess old route has you go kind of turn around, turn back to face the endo, kind of as the door is opening. So you get rid of the kind of text that comes up, like the flashes and the do not look away or whatever it says. Um, so instead of doing that, that's the old way to do it. You do that and then you go the other way around this kind of stuff on the floor. But what Slits found, well, I guess what Slits was doing, and we found it was actually faster, was you don't do that. You don't turn around, face him again. You just keep facing him. You don't bring the text up, but you go the other way around this guy, and it actually is a quicker line. So you'll see here. So yeah, the old route, yeah, kind of goes to the right of where I am right now. I kind of just go straight forward and slightly to the right of this endo. There is enough room to clear it, luckily. And then the one hard thing is to kind of not get stuck on. There's like a little pole kind of in the middle. Usually I like to go to the left of it. It's if you're going this direction anyway, you normally will, but there is a small chance you might get like stuck a little bit and have to go around it. But yeah, and there actually is there's a cue I use here too to kind of know when to turn around for the code. I'll kind of explain it here in a second. Um, so yeah, actually here I'll back it up a little bit. So yeah, the door is opening. We're not turning around as we normally would have. Anyway, we skirt around them. We have a little bit of room. And then yeah, see this is the pole I was talking about, kind of in the middle here. And I'm going to the left of it. And here's the kind of well, it's a visual cue and also a timing cue. I kind of combine the two. So my visual cue is the pole appearing on screen, and the timing cue is I wait basically exactly 4 seconds after I see the pole on screen. So I kind of look at the timer, kind of really quickly glance at the timer as I'm going. Here in this run, it's like right in the middle of 240. So I'll kind of say to myself, okay, turn around at like 244.5 roughly, and then I'll be in a good spot to put the next code in. So you want to keep facing the endo obviously to keep them as far back as possible, and it gives you more time to put in the next code. So yeah, I wait till the poll's on screen. Try to wait as close to 4 seconds as I can, and then I turn around and I'm pretty close to the next code. I'm in a good position to do it. So yeah, you'll see here around, yeah, middle of around, yeah, it was a little early, about 244.3. I turned around, but you can see I'm in a pretty good spot. Like I'm not too close to the code where that I have to back up a little bit, but I'm also not too far away so that I have to go forward and put it in. I'm in a pretty good position. And this is where the time save is. So I had a little bit of a pause putting in the first number. So that's like, I could probably save about 0.2, 0.3 here. Oh, maybe even a little bit more. I had to kind of, hang on. Yeah, I kind of stuttered a little bit there. I had to like, I brought it down and then had to bring it back up. So yeah, maybe even a little bit more than like 0.3 there. Yeah, you'll see the text kind of appears on screen now. It says don't turn your back. You do have to kind of get used to that with this strat, but it didn't take me too long. And then I turn around a little bit to keep the endo away while the like glass panel is opening. And then I turn around quickly after and push the button. And it gives you, yeah, the endo will normally be around this position, which gives you plenty of time to grab the key. And here I actually don't get the instant key grab, so there's the other bit of time save. Actually, now that I think about it, I think 101 probably is possible if you get like really good code enters and the insta key grab. I think 101 would be possible for 04.
Oh, that's so slow.
I haven't commented saying, wait, what?
Oh, that's so slow.
I was saying that was slow, bro. No way. And this golded. So yeah, it was a pretty good key grab. It wasn't instant. If you're very precise, you can as you're turning here, you can like instantly grab the key. I had to kind of go back a little bit and grab it. So that's a little bit of time there. Actually, I'll comment on this too. So I'm actually gonna lab this out, but as far as I'm aware, I don't think you can start grabbing the key as soon as the door starts opening. I kind of wait for this kind of louder creaking. Um, you'll, I'll point it out in a second here. So there's a bit of a louder creaking when the door gets more open. I kind of wait for that cue and then start. No, you can't. You lobbed out a long time ago. Okay, okay. So yeah, you have to wait then. Okay, that's good to know. So yeah, then I wait until kind of the louder creaking starts up. So you'll see here.
Oh, that's so slow.
So I start opening the door.
Oh, that's so slow.
So you hear that creaking starting up. It's kind of low. And then it starts to get a little bit louder there. You could hear it. And then that's when you can go and get that key because you have enough room to, I suppose. I guess that's how it works. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, if you're good enough, you can instantly grab this key as you're turning here. So like I could have grabbed it there and then just been on my way. I kind of missed, so I had to backpedal a little bit. It was still pretty quick though.
It was not bad. It was better than the key grabbing my gold.
Yeah, so I even commented on it there because in my 102.8 I had a pretty slow key grab. Um, I didn't think this was gonna gold just because I felt like the movement might have been a little bit slower leading up to the key grab, but no, turns out it was fine. But yeah, like I said, there's probably, yeah, probably about half a second now that I think about it. About half a second up to maybe like point 0.7, point 0.8 of time saved still in my gold. So I feel like 101 is definitely doable.
But
I think I
the
got a
movement
102.4
might
here.
not have been.
I might lab out this too. There's a couple different paths you can go here. I've kind of just been under the impression that kind of weaving around is the quickest. Because if you go to the right, you kind of gotta go around this last little blob to be in the door's, uh, I guess, click area or whatever. I don't know what to call that. But the area to be able to open the door, you kind of got to go around it a little bit. So I've always been under the impression that this has been the fastest, but maybe it isn't. Who knows? Something to lab out. Um,
The
but yeah,
movement might not have been.
as far as I'm aware, this is the quickest way to get to the
Oh,
door.
yeah, it was. Shit. Okay.
So yeah, now I'm ahead by 0.04. Let's go.
I could probably get a 101 gold there, honestly.
Oh, I even commented on it too. Cool.
I
I didn't
probably
realize I
could.
said that during the run. That's funny. But yeah, this is just 03. We could try and figure out if there's somehow a quicker way to do this, but I would doubt it.
Well, I don't know about being a 633, but this could potentially be a lower 34, I guess.
Oh, I didn't believe in the
I
633.
think
Well,
it's
look at the
33able
BPT.
though. Yeah, you never know, I guess. It'd be funny if I got somehow even a worse 05 and still getting
And
a better
that's exactly
time.
what happened. But yeah, you gotta see, like, the BPT there was 634 flats, so. And I didn't think I had room to gold 02 like I did in this run. So, yeah, I was quite surprised. But yeah, as you can see, BPT is gonna be 0.06. See, I'm just thinking at this point, okay, lower 634 would be cool.
I better do the funniest thing of all time.
Yes, you are about to do the funniest thing of all time, bro. Yeah, just waiting for this. There's no way to do this quicker. But yeah, for this, I actually have a lot of ideas for O2 here that I'm gonna lab out. I have a lot of ideas to make this quicker. I feel like I could probably gold this by quite a bit still, even though I got a 141 in this. But yeah. Right now, the conventional strat, I kind of just use the conventional strat, plus the railing. Well, that's what I was thinking, Lulu. Like maybe around here, I start facing forward, kind of let myself get a better line to the button, or be able to line it up better, I mean. So like face back until around here, and then turn around. Because like I have way more than enough room to get those. Well, with the current strat, there's way too much room. I feel like I could make it a bit closer and still be fine. But yeah, like right now they're very far back by the time you're done O2. And I feel like that's the big thing is just lining it up to the button. I feel like I did a pretty good job here in this run, but I kind of just blindly did it. I feel like if I had more of a setup, like facing forward, I could even save a bit more time on the line. But yeah.
Room to improve O2 as well. Like this line in particular.
Oh, I even said it in the video. Cool. No, this was pretty good though. But yeah, like ideas of maybe like going around the other side of this pole to save me like having to kind of weave around a little bit because I kind of go to the right here and then come back. So maybe like going straight like this would save time. All depends if you get hit by this guy or not, of course, but I feel like if you're close enough to the pole, you're probably not. Things to test out for sure.
That could be improved.
And then I have another idea for this endo too. The endo on the right behind the cage. So I actually remember seeing in Deedham 639. I saw he kind of did a different thing to get around the endo. He kind of went the other way around it. Like he went to the right of it instead of the left. I feel like if I get the endo in a good position, I could do that as well and probably save time. So I'm gonna lab something out with that too. I feel like with that I'd have to walk a little bit forward from here. So it kind of brings them out from the wall a little bit more. But I'm definitely gonna experiment with that too. That's another place I feel like I might have time save. Yeah, for now I just kind of do the conventional thing here.
That actually might have even been not bad.
Yeah, like I feel like with all that I could even maybe save another full second in O2. It's kind of insane.
0, 1.
So yeah, he's kind of there. He's very close to the wall, so you have to go around that way. But I feel like coming around by the furnace might be quicker. Oh yeah, and then I use the railing here too. This is what I was talking about earlier. Using the railing to your advantage. So now I face forward instead of facing back. So yeah, time save here too, using the railing. You have to kind of get off it to avoid those pipes. But then once you're coming back down, go past them and then use the railing again. Save a little bit of time. And yeah, I was not expecting this to be a 141. When I saw this, I was pretty surprised. Well, you hear the reaction here in a second. Well, 3 seconds to be precise.
No shot. I'm about to do the what? No shot. No shot.
No shot, dude. And then use the railing here too. And yeah, that is the Joy Creation basement in 633. Let's go, dude. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Pretty happy I got this. The GGs, let's go. But yeah, like I said, definitely room for improvement considering I lost 3 seconds in '05. Plus I probably have time save in '04 and '02. But for now, I'm pretty happy with this. I definitely do want to push though, at some point for 6-2x because I feel like it's doable now.